Training modulate, use of the contextualized SESBAMED SN tool, urban scale. Indicator, in this case 1.4, which is the total final electric energy consumption for buildings operations. In this case, we would like to estimate the urban energy consumption for building operations. The criteria allows us to understand the building's final electric energy consumption, and this, we all know, is normally responsible for the majority of the life cycle energy use in the case of buildings. And in this case, we find the total annual electrical energy consumption per aggregated indoor useful floor. We can use both metered and estimated data. The procedure is very similar both for estimated data and for metered data. In the case of estimated data, we need to calculate, based on estimated data, the final electric energy consumption for each building, okay, taking into consideration all the different tasks: heating, cooling, ventilation, auxiliaries, heating, water, light, and so on and so forth. We need to take into consideration all residential or non-residential buildings. We sum up the total, obtain the surface area, and then, using a simple division, we obtain the indicator's value. So, for step 1, for each building on its own, we collect the installed power of the electricity equipment. We collect the data on the operating hours of the equipment, and then, very simply, energy is obtained by multiplying power by time. We obtain the sum, obtain the useful area, and then calculate the indicator by dividing the total energy by the total floor area. For the meter data, the procedure is similar, but we're using metered value. So we need to collect the metered value for each building, ideally having an average for the past 3 years. And then we total the averages for the different houses and areas. We obtain the floor area and calculate the indicator. With an example, 2 public buildings, offices, but also they have a kitchen and the laundry and auxiliaries. So I have the 2 buildings, energies over the past 3 years, the average yearly value, the average value is divided by the total to provide the indicator. An exercise is provided. It is very similar. From the table, I suggest that you try out to find the indicator's value. Thanking you for your attention.